So what are you talking about today?
Well, today I'll be talking about two incidents that have been making news in the world of travel and tourism. The United Airlines passenger scandal has been making headlines since the beginning of this week. The incident has sparked worldwide reaction. The passenger in question is a 69-year-old Vietnamese-American, Dr.David Dao. He was physically dragged off the plane, as seen in the video that went viral. The United flight was overbooked on Sunday, departing from Chicago O'Hare International Airport. The outrage erupted in the social media globally. In China, for example, it attracted more than 130 million views on the Chinese Weibo platform by Tuesday afternoon. Jack Asumo, the Director of Flight Operations of Transair Congo, is joining us now to shed more light on that issue. Welcome to the program. Now, as seen in video, the man was literally dragged off the plane. In such a situation, what is the normal thing to do?
The behavior of the agents of this company is abnormal. There was a problem and the passenger was required to leave. The international safety regulations recommend to call on the authorities of the concerned airport. They know the procedure to follow in such circumstances. However, I strongly advise passengers who do not find seats aboard to voluntarily descend from the aircraft and approach concerned agencies to find a solution, for example, a seat in another flight, because all passengers must be seated before the flight takes off.
But why do airlines overbook flights?
In fact, 80% of companies in the world adopt this policy of overbooking. That is, to accept more reservations than the available space in a flight. In general, passengers do not have this culture, which is to cancel their bookings on time. So for the airlines, it's better to accept 120 reservations for 100 seats, for available 100 seats, for example, by saying that all passengers who have booked on the flight will not check in on the flight. However, some companies have found a solution to this problem, confirming reservations of the available seats and making passengers pay for all the changes.
And what are the criteria used in selecting a passenger to disembark in a situation like this?
There is no specific criteria in the choice of the passenger to disembark. We can, however, avoid disembarking a passenger who is handicapped, a child, a woman, a family. This means that initially the men suffered from this discrimination. The men are also chosen based on other criteria. They are proposed first if someone wants to disembark. Some companies offer put passengers on another flight. They are paid something, or they put you in a hotel, something like that, to compensate for the fact that you have been disembarked. They first offer you many options. If at the end no one accepts this negotiation, they handpick, and this is according to the judgment of the officer who will have to resolve the issue.
Well, thanks for sharing. The United CEO, Oscar Munoz, on Tuesday issued a third apology, but that didn't seem to appease many customers. CNN reported that the company has lost up to about $250 million of its market value since the incident. The U.S. Department of Transportation launched an inquiry into the incident, and lawmakers have called for new rules to curb the practices of airlines overbooking flights. The lawyers of the passenger in question has requested for the carrier to preserve evidence and videos so as that could be used to press charges. The airline has, however, apologized to Dr. Dao. United CEO Oscar Munoz is under pressure to resign over the incident. Dao remains in the hospital recovering from injuries. And now to Sudan. Sudan has imposed entry visa on Egyptian men from 18 to 49 years of age. The Sudanese Minister of Foreign Affairs said that the measure was to curb to secure the territory and avoid security threats. However, the decision does not affect Egyptian women who are allowed to go into the Sudanese territory. I'd like to recall that since 2004, Egyptians didn't require visas to enter Sudan, whereas Sudanese nationals are required to obtain visa before going to the Egyptian territory. And that does it for me this week. Join us again same time next week for another edition of Travel on the Morning Call.